Hello guys, Butcher Boy Tommy here. Okay, Tactics Forever. It's been out for a while. Arcus brought it out a while ago on a different platform. He was just mainly using it for LAN parties and stuff like that. It's a fantastic game. But he's now bringing it to Steam. So it's getting tested and built in Unity. So it's going to be absolutely awesome. It's already brilliant, but obviously once it's done it's going to be fantastic. So what I'm doing this video for is he needs testers. Basically we need loads of ships battling each other so you can test server load, optimize the game, make sure everything's working, make sure all the different ship categories and that work, and things don't overload and stuff like that. So what we need is people to give Arcus a tweet at not FortressCraft what a noob, at Tactics Forever. If you're interested, ask him, you want to test the game. He'll set you up with a copy, get you put into the tester chat on Skype, so you'll have to get yourself Skype sorted, and just hammer around. So basically what the game's all about is you've got different categories of ship. So this is slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 categories. Right, now I'll go to the ship editor, so I'll press F1. So category 10, F1. Okay, and this is where you build your ships. Okay, now you've got a budget. You get a budget. Basically you just bang all the parts together. What I'll do, just for sake of speed, I'll go to slot 1. There you go. And we'll delete this and we'll start from scratch. So when you start off, you'll go into 1, and that's what you'll have. Okay, just your ship core. Now that, when that's destroyed, you've lost the game. So that's what you're protecting. Okay, so the first thing you've got to do is name your ship. So there we go, it's named. Now then, first thing you need is probably a bit of armor. So at the minute you've just got basic stuff. So what happens is when you do battles, you earn more cash, you'll unlock the better stuff. It hasn't been added yet, so at the minute we're just testing basic stuff. So I've got my cash limit, so we'll get 2 armor in there. Get weapons. So you've got energy blaster to start with, which is bog standard blaster weapon. And you've also got phase cannons. Now phase cannons are for shields. Take shields down. They fire very, very slowly. And on a level 1 ship you wouldn't particularly need them, because you shouldn't see anyone with shields because they're expensive. So I've got a little bit of armament there. Now I think we'll go for some engine-ish. Now thrust engines give you forward thrust, and maneuver engines are for basically turning and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll just show you what would happen if I've just done thrust engines. We'll have some more armor, and we'll have a couple of missiles. And we'll have some saw blades. There we go. So I've spent my cash. That's my ship. Now you set your colour. AI speed, so I'm going to have it fast because I've got a saw blade on the front, so I want it fast. Your distance, so basically this tells AI how far you want your ship. So if you've got a ship that you want to run away, you'll have it like that. And what I would advise, if you've got it like that, have your guns facing backwards. But what I want is a ship that closes in on the enemy, because this saw blade. Basically these, if you get enough speed, it breaks ships up if it hits. If you can get enough speed. So then we'll test our ship. So you get put up against a drone. Now as you can see, because I've just got thrust engines in, it's not exactly turning very well. So ultimately this ship is a complete failure, because your aim is to destroy the little drone within about 10 seconds. So that's a badly built ship, and it's getting absolutely laced because the drone's only got one gun, and the fact it's completely gimping me ship out means it's rubbish. And I got completely laced. So all in all, that ship was crap. So what we'll do is we'll go back to engines, we'll get some manoeuvre in, and then we'll turn them. So basically these should manoeuvre. Obviously you see where I've turned it so it's not straight. Now let's see how that does. Excuse me. So already you can see the ship's improved. It's turned, it's at its target, and it's heading into it. It's getting its guns facing. And there you go. So that was pretty successful. So once you're happy with your design, you would then escape from this. Okay. Because you built it and you validated it, that puts it up into the cloud. So it starts fighting automatically. So when you've turned the game off, your ship is out there fighting other ships. Okay. So F3 takes it to the ladder. Now these are the ships that's built so far in category 1. Now as you can see, we need more ships, so we need more testers to check things. So what you do on F3, that's your ladder. You can pick a ship. I generally go for the highest wins, so actually mine was the highest wins. Hehe, mint. So we'll go against Spanner, see what happens. And there you go. So I just got absolutely laced there by my other ship, because my other ship's more stable because I've got the manoeuvre engines further apart. So it tells you how many shots you fired and stuff like that. This is all a work in progress, so this will change as the game goes on. So, and then what you would do is you would go back to your ship editor, and you would probably amend your ship. Okay, make it more stable, so manoeuvre engines are further out, so it gives you a better turning circle, keeps things more stable. Okay, I mean, what I could do to give us a bit of an edge, just take that off, go to shields, put a shield in. Now shields, expensive, 200 quid for that shield. Now what will happen is once that shield's hit and destroyed, that's it, it's gone. Put a capacitor on and a basic generator. So the generator fills the capacitor fills the shield. So when the shield goes, the capacitor will charge it back up again, and the generator will keep the capacitor charged. The more generators you've got, the more the capacitor can charge your shield. So the more expensive ships you can put good shields on. I'll show you them in a minute. But let's have a look at this one. So we'll validate that. So your aim really is to get a ship that wins about 95% of the time. You'll never win 100% of the time because you can't make a perfect ship. The AI has been set up as such that it's not perfect. The guns won't aim straight away, they're a little bit slow sometimes, so it's up to you to get the engines and everything in the right position and get everything positioned right to give the AI a chance of focusing on the enemy. And plus it's weapon choice as well. If you've got a shielded ship and all you've got is missiles, then you're stuffed, because missiles will not take a shield down. Not a good shield with capacitors and stuff like that. So let's try that one out. So what I'll do, I'll F3 and we'll have another go at Spanner. I reckon I'm going to lace it this time. Now notice I've had to take one of my weapons off to put the shield in, so I haven't got as much weaponry, but the shield should give us half a chance to get more shots in. Get them maneuvered. See, the shield's gone now, but that shield has given us a few extra seconds to open up the core of the opposite ship and gimp its giblets. So there you go. That shield's given us that little bit of edge. Okay, and there you go. So I'm happy with that, because that's beat a ship that wins most of its fights. So that should be okay. So once you're happy with your ship, go to your next slot. Now I'll show you the big ones. Let's see, slot 7. Right, let's have a look at this. These are two of my ships. So I've made, see the design there? I've made a spinner with So hopefully when that ship connects, it should do some canny damage. Obviously knocking the ships out of alignment so they cannot fire their weapons. Things like that. But I know Throw Poo Like a Chimp's going to lose because I've actually built my other ship to be able to take it on. It's coming out on another go. There you go, it's starting to get wasted now. And there you go. So you can see I've got anti-shield weapons to take down shields. I've got some good shieldage on there. And there's me slot 10. Let's have a look at that one. I'll show you a slot 10 battle. So Arcus here, he's gone for a non-shielded ship on a slot 10, which mightn't have been the wisest choice. So that worked out canny. So basically that's it. Just go in, just your ships, fight someone, and adjust it more, fight some more, adjust it more, fight some more. And it's always out in the cloud battling as well. So you've got battles going on in the cloud. Your other option is you can go quick fight, which will just put you up against, he'll just give you a fight value, or there's auto fight, so F5 auto fight, and that basically all ships will just go in and fight. It should be an interesting one. Cheesy poofs against quad damage. Now see how he's done that. He's got a really fast speed, and he's just knocked the engines off one side. So that's a canny design that for a spinning ship. But look, look at the crap flying here. But because I've got a shield and he's only got missiles, I'm pretty well protected. Only problem is, because he's knocked the engines off me, manoeuvring slow. So he could, by rights, if he keeps hitting me now in the back, he could take me apart. I think he's going to take us apart. I think this might be a long battle. It'll be worth it to see if how it goes. But he's knocking the crap out of my ship now. Because now I've got no engines, because he's knocked them off, I've got no manoeuvrability. I can't get my guns faced on him. So he's got open rule here. Even though I'm shielded, them saw blades can slowly cut the crap out of my ship. Mind you, when my guns do get on, I cause a bit of damage. That's going to connect any second. Oh, he's slowing down. What's happened? Oh, he's only got one engine. Now you notice I've got missiles coming from the other side of the board. I made a little drone with this ship. I'll show you when the battle's over, because I'm going to win this. Actually, might be a stalemate. Damn it! Where's my drone? Yeah, it's gonna be a stalemate. But he's not gonna get through my shield with them missiles, and I've got nothing left to shoot him with. And at the minute, you can't end the battles. See, shield's not even budging. So I've got it charged. Now, had he saw knocked one of my generators or capacitors off, that would have been ideal. Actually, he is slowly getting through. Oh, he's getting it. He's gonna win. Boom! So his ship actually slowed in and took my shield lights in bits, like. But anyway, so, and they would just leave that to auto fight. So if you're interested, don't forget, at Tactics Forever, give Arcus a tweet and let him know. And hopefully I'll see you in the universe. Keep smiling, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Ta-da now.